guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on a smoky eye for blue eyes. Obviously I look a little bit different right now because I've got some blue contacts in, and quite honestly I can't even get over myself with these blue contacts. Like, oh my god, why didn't I inherit my mom's blue eyes? Like, I die. Like, if I had these every day I'd probably just stare in the mirror for hours on hours and hours. I say that like I don't do that already. But yeah, I'm obsessed with these blue contacts. I got them from a website called pinkyparadise.com. I'm going to leave all their info and all that downstairs. Yeah, downstairs in the info box. I'm going to leave that downstairs. But they gave me a coupon code and all that, so I'll leave all that information down below for you guys. If you're looking for some circle lenses, these are really great. I like them. I've never really used any before, but they haven't irritated my eyes. They look gorgeous, and for somebody that's never put contacts in her eyes before, it's pretty easy to figure out, so I enjoyed them. I'm gonna leave all that info down below. That's not really the point of this video. The point of this video is a smoky eye for blue eyes. So for blue eyes, we're gonna focus on very coppery reddish tones because that on the color wheel is like the exact opposite. So when you put blue and those coppery reddish tones together, they really contrast each other and it makes the blue eyes pop. So that's exactly what we got going on today. This is very on trend. Everybody loves their smoky coppers. Like, it's so on trend for any eye color, but specifically for blue eyes, this looks gorgeous. So we've got smoky coppery eye with our blue eyes, and then we've got really nice kind of glowy bronzy skin. I'm actually looking a little bit orange right now, but I think that might be the camera and not actually my face. No, I'm looking a little bit orangey in person too. I bronzed a little too much, but I'm digging it actually. And then we've got a nice kind of pouty nude lip. These, I'm going to be doing another video for green eyes, and then I'll probably do kind of daytime looks because I already did a smoky look for brown eyes. And then this smoky look, I'll do a smoky look for greens, and then I'll probably do some other like more daytime friendly looks for all of the eye colors. I'm also trying to get my hands on some hazel contacts because I know there are people out there with hazel eyes, so I'm trying to get my hands on some of those. But yeah, sorry for the lack of videos recently. Work has just been crazy. I'm trying to like get a schedule where like I come home from work and I'm not too tired to film so that I can like get stuff out for you guys, but it's really hard. But I need to just suck it up and stop making excuses and just film because I know other people do it too. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I love you guys, I miss you guys, and this video is a talk through because I missed you guys. So enjoy, I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you later. Enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Okay guys, my brows are on, my lids are primed. We're gonna jump right into some eyeshadow. I'm gonna start off with Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. We're doing a very kind of orangey, reddy copper look. So I'm gonna start off with a very orangey transition color, which is this one, Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. I'm gonna put that on an E40 brush from Sigma, and we're gonna buff this into our crease. I'm using all Makeup Geek shadows in this look today because I want to, and everybody loves when I do Makeup Geek looks because they're amazing shadows and they're really affordable. And I actually just did, like, I placed a big order on Makeup Geek, so I got some new stuff, but I'm pretty sure that in this look I'm just using all the stuff I already own, so it doesn't matter. But look out for new Makeup Geek looks in the future. I got some of those foiled eyeshadows that everybody's been raving about, and oh, they're so beautiful. But like I said, we're just buffing this into the crease as we do with any transition shade, just back and forth, round and round, make it as blended out as possible, and there we go. At this point I'd usually go in with creme brulee, but we're going to go a little bit different today, and I'm going to take this shade called Chickadee. It looks a little scary in the pan because it's like a straight up sherbet orange, but when you buff it out with a brush like this E35, it looks beautiful. So we're going to get that on the tips of our brush, and we're going to buff this right into the crease, into that peach smoothie color, and it's going to look beautiful. Just wait for it. It is a scary orange color. It's not even scary, it's just bright, but when you mix it with like warm browns, it just looks magical. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm just buffing this throughout the whole crease. Don't have to be too neat, you just want it to be nice and blown out. So take your time. As long as it takes you to blend, that's the amount of time you want to blend. Doesn't matter how long or short it is. Also, I've got these contacts in, obviously. Probably mentioned that in the intro. But, yeah, I love blue eyes. Like, I never want to not have blue eyes. I'm obsessed. Okay, now I'm going to go in with probably my favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadow ever, which is Coco Bear. Isn't this gorgeous? It's like If you're gonna buy any Makeup Geek eyeshadow, it's gotta be this one. It's just amazing. I'm gonna take that on an E25 from Sigma. And we're going to blend this really kind of direct in that crease. And this is what's gonna start building our really nice smoky eye. Well, we've already started building our smoky eye, but this is what's gonna create that depth that we want our smoky eye to have. So we're gonna take this throughout the whole crease and make sure it's nice and buffed into those other colors we've already got down. And isn't this already making the blue eyes just like, boop, pop? That was a really weird sound. It's funny because when I react to makeup, I make the ugliest faces ever. Always like, yes, yes. So, like I said, you just want to buff this in, back and forth. And take your time, like I said before. However long it takes you to blend, that's the amount of time you blend. Doesn't matter how long it takes, just do it, because the more you blend, the better it's gonna look. And always keep a fluffy brush on hand. This is the one I used with Chickadee. I'm just gonna blend these edges just to make sure everything is nice and blown out, because that's what a smoky eye is all about. Just to add a little bit more depth and a little bit more of something for the blue eyes to really contrast from, I'm gonna take Fit In, which is one of my other favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Also looks pretty scary in the pan, but I swear to God, this is like a makeup artist's like secret. Is that a weird word? Somebody just farted outside. It was actually a garbage truck. But we're gonna take Fit In. I'm taking it on this Zoeva, what is this? 228 Luxe crease brush. It's like a pointed crease brush. And we're gonna just take this right on the outer corner and run it through this crease to kind of deepen up the crease, and then also it adds more of a red tone to the eye, which is really gonna contrast off of those blue eyes and make them pop. And you can let this color be a little more tapered and a little less blown out, just because we want it to kind of contrast the crease. So blend it, of course, and make sure it's nice and seamless, but you don't have to blow it out and smoke it out as much as the other colors, and that's why we're using more of a tapered brush for this step, because we kind of want the concentration of that red to be directly in the crease. Okay, so now for the showstopper of the look, we're going to take this pigment from Makeup Geek called Vegas Lights, which is beautiful, especially for blue eyes. Like, even just looking at it next to these blue contacts, like, So we're going to take this on a little flat shader brush and we're going to put it on the eye. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of this primer water. You can take like any spray you have, like Fix Plus or whatever. I'm just going to spritz a little on this brush just to get it wet, to kind of foil the shadow or the pigment. And we're going to use this on the lid. Okay, now that that's on the lid, I'm just going to take that brush we used Bitten on, no additional product, and we're just going to run this through the crease and blend it a tiny bit just to make sure that there's no harsh edge. And just to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade called Mocha from Makeup Geek. I'm going to put that on that same E25 that we used before. And I'm just going to buff this right on the outer corner, just to kind of deepen up the outer corner. And then just to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to take Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek. This is like a matte, it's like a matte vanilla color. I'm not going to do a shimmery highlight just because there's shimmer on the lid and I don't want it to look too intense, but by all means, if you want to do a shimmery highlight, go for it. Okay, now I'm going to take this black eyeliner from L'Oreal. It's a Smoldering Eye Kohl. I'm going to go ahead and tightline my eyes. And now off camera, I'm just going to go ahead and pop on these Coco Misha lashes. These are beautiful. I'm not going to do any winged liner though because, I don't know, something smoky and sultry. Honestly, usually when I do like red looks like this, I like to keep it like winged liner free. I just think it looks prettier for this color for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna go off camera and put on, oh wait, these are actually the Risque lashes from Coco, not the Misha ones. Risque from Coco, they're really nice and kind of full and spiky, so I'm gonna go pop these on and I'll be right back. Okay guys, now we're gonna move on to the face. I'm going to start by spritzing this Photo Finish Primer Water by Smashbox on my face. I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that. Oh, I love this stuff. I got this little sample, or not little sample, it's actually a pretty big sample of the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Illuminating Primer in the mail. I think Influencer sent it to me. And so we're going to try it. It's got like little gold flecks in it, which are supposed to be like the illuminating part. So we're going to try it because I want to go for a really, really glowy skin today. Oh, that might have been too much. I don't really know how much I'm supposed to be using with this. Okay, well, it feels really good on the skin. It has like straight up flecks of glitter, but I don't know how illuminating it's being. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk because I have a tan and it finally probably matches me, I would hope. Probably not now that I said that. But yeah, I'm going to go with this. Yeah, it's definitely going to be too dark, whatever. We gonna make it work. I like stopped using my Photo Finish Primer Water for like months because I was afraid I was going through it too quickly. But I want to use it again. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this foundation on a beauty blender. My shade is 5.25, which when I originally bought it, I got 5, just like 5.0 or whatever, and it was so light on me. So I was like, okay, I'll go up one shade, and then I was like, this is like I'm in another race in this foundation. Like, I don't understand how one shade up was like such a difference. But I do have a tan now, so it's looking good on me. It is looking good, although these breakouts right here, not the business. I'm going to be doing some cream contouring, so I'm not going to like really make my foundation too full coverage, although this is a great coverage. Like, I'm not going to go in with any second layers anywhere just because I'm going to put so much more creams on my face that I feel like it'll look strange slash cakey. Okay, I like to go in with a cream contour first because I feel like it's a little harder to blend out. And yeah, so I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast. Why did I say it that way? I'm so weird right now. Okay. Ooh. We're going to take a little bit over here. I take a very tiny bit because, I don't know, like I'm not 100% comfortable with cream contouring yet to like go ham with it. So I like to take a little tiny bit on all the points that I contour. I really only contour my nose to kind of blend with the rest of my face so that the center of my face isn't like so light. But I don't really need to. But I kind of like the way it looks when it's like all blended out together. It kind of ties the whole face together. So that's why I do that. Oh my god, I love these blue eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with this e.l.f. little small stipple brush. The hardest part for blending for me, for like contouring, is the nose. Because my nose is like small-ish, it's like so hard to blend. Like, it looks like a big blob. That's why I like to do cream contour first, because then like it looks like a big blob of poop right now, honestly. But when I go in with like the highlighting colors, I can like kind of correct where it looks like poop and where I want it to look like poop. You know what I mean? Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, but this one's in the shade Natural. I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this. Okay, and I'm just going to blend all of that out with a beauty blender. Okay, now to set under the eyes and all of those contour areas, I'm going to take this Your Minerals Sweden Transparent Veil. I got it in my BoxyCharm, so I'm going to give it a try, but I don't even know if I'm going to like it, honestly. And I'm going to take it on a little wedge sponge and let it bake a little. Oh, it's very, very fine. Like, very fine. Which obviously is a good thing. I'm really not going to let that bake for much longer because I don't want to sit here and wait. So I'm just going to take this brush and go ahead and brush off the extra. It was like a half bake. Like a par baked face. Okay, and now to bronze the skin / set this contour that is needing a little more blending at the moment. Ooh. A little better. I'm going to go in with this Vincent Longo Copper Kiss bronzer, one of my favorites like of all time. I'm going to just go in with this Sonia Kashuk brush and kind of buff it anywhere that we put that contour, and then also just on the cheekbones to bronze. I want like a really bronzy, glowy skin today because I'm feeling like it. It's summer, right? We can do this. Okay, for blush, I'm going to take this Makeup Geek one in the shade Romance. This is a new one, but I've heard wonderful things about it, and I'm really excited to put it on my face. So I'm going to pop this on my cheeks. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. So glowy. I love it. Oh my god, this is like, I can already tell this is going to be my new favorite blush. I'm going to wear it every freaking day. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. Ooh. I might not even put a highlight. Just kidding, you know I'm putting on Champagne Pop. Now for highlight, obviously. Champagne Pop, Becca Cosmetics, Jaclyn Hill. Like, I haven't used it in a video yet. Probably going to be on every video ever created. This is the most beautiful highlight ever. Like, just wait for it. If you haven't seen it, which I doubt because if you haven't seen this yet, you've been living under a rock. But can we just talk about this for a second? Like, whoo, I die. I just literally have bathed myself in this every single day since I got it. But you guys haven't witnessed it, so we're going to bathe right now. Oh my lord. Like, seeing this on camera right now is like, You know what I'm going to do right now? Before I move any further, we're going to take this on the inner corner of the eye. Because it deserves it. Okay, maybe that whole matte brow bone thing was a lie, because I want to put this right under the brow bone too. Okay, we're going to zoom back in to finish up the eyes. I'm going to take that same eyeliner that we used before to Tightline, and I'm going to put this in the waterline. Okay, I want like a really sultry, smoky lower lash line. So I think we're going to start with a little bit of Mocha. And we're going to take that on a flat definer brush, and we're going to put this really like tight on the lower lash line first to start off the smoke. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some Cocoa Bear on a pencil brush, and we're going to smoke this under the lower lash line. And you can take it as low down as you want it. I'm probably going to take it a little bit lower than I usually would because I want it to be like super sultry. But you decide how low you want your lower lash line to go. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the front? How low can you go? I'm just going to take this E35, no additional product, and just buff and blend. I actually want to add a little bit of bitten to this lower lash line just to kick up the redness. So I'm going to take that on that same flat definer brush. Where is it? Where are you? Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the flat definer brush and kind of add it to this lower portion. Oh, I almost did a little inner wing. Almost. Almost. Just to add, like, kick up that contrasting color. Now I'm just gonna make sure I go back and blend. This Real Techniques pencil brush is like my new favorite pencil brush. It blends, it's like a little bit bigger, but it just blends everything so beautifully. Okay, and now I'm gonna just put a coat of mascara on my lower lashes. I'm gonna use the Tightline mascara from It Cosmetics. Okay, and finally for lips, I'm gonna give you my new favorite lip combo that I discovered like last week. I'm gonna start with Jordana's Coco Loco, and I'm gonna line the very outer rim of my lips. Like, almost overline them, but really just like the very, very edge of your lips. And then I kind of just smush my lips together to blend it. You can use a lip brush if you want. Or your fingers, whatever, just blend the edges so it's not too crazy. And then I'm going to go in with Naked by Urban Decay lipstick. And then, just to like make it a little more nude in the center, because I do like a little bit of an ombre lip, I'm going to take this Extreme Shine lip cream from NYX in the shade Natural. And I'm just going to put that right in the center. And then I'll just spritz my face with more of this primer water to set everything in place. And that's going to be it for this look, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. And stay tuned for other like eye looks, like eye color based looks, because I think you guys are really enjoying them and I really enjoy making them. And I think they can be really helpful because dressing your eyes up for your eye color is really fun to do. And I can't stop staring at myself right now with these blue eyes. Like, whew, I might never take them off. I might not. But anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I haven't put up enough videos recently, but I promise there will be more. And I'll see you next time. Bye.